New York City became a powerful city because of its rivers. During the 1950s, 60s, 70s, shipping started declining, people started transporting their goods with airplanes, and the piers started becoming abandoned.
There was definitely a lot of decay on the riverfront, and really the city was turning its back on the waterfront, which is this amazing resource.
Hudson River Park, for at least the last decade, has always had some development going on, and these piers were kind of out here waiting to happen. When we started Pier 26, this was just a giant concrete slab.
Pier 26 was a wonderful challenge in a lot of ways, from constructing a wall that hung off the edge of a pier to the suspended lounge and swings that looked out onto the water. Everything was unique.
This pier is all about ecology. It's all about sustainability. When we think about that, we need to think beyond the plant material. Of course, we paid a ton of attention to which plants were selected, but the surfaces, the hard materials, are something that we also thought about very carefully. The client looked at us and said, "We can't do epay. What are you gonna do?"
It's definitely a new process for us. It's a 400-foot long wall, right, and cladded on all sides, so kind of figuring out what can be expected with that product.
At a project this size, using a product like Kebony was key. We had 30,000 square feet of decking that we could not afford to have any failures with. The intent with all the materials chosen on the job was to be things that would last a long time.
We really opted for the Kebony product because it was the most sustainable, and it's very durable, very beautiful, and it feels good, which is important. We always worry about how things feel when people touch them and sit on them and walk on them. It checks all the boxes for us.
When we found that we were going to be working with Kebony, I think there was a general sense of excitement, curiosity, thrill in working with a material that we were looking forward to but hadn't had a lot of experience with to that point.
There's a language that flows through the entire pier. Variable furnishings, different ways of seating, different ways of engaging in this long singular piece of furniture that runs the length of the pier was really this social activator. So it became this immersive, ecological, educational transect and walk from the city to the end of the pier.
It's something that we feel really good about, energized about. It's a wonderful material. It's different than traditional. We like the ability to offer something new and different, something that can round out an offering that allows more sustainability in our choice.
It was definitely similar to your typical hardwood product. It's a different beast, you know, and it definitely performs similar to a hardwood rather than a softwood that we had anticipated.
Seeing the whole thing built 100% in its element, where it's designed to be, that's always my favorite part of projects.
Every project has a story. Being able to tell that and really meet that story is one of the things that we pride ourselves in doing.